going out with friends, sporting events and tailgating, maybe even a date night out. Those are just some of the situations where you might feel pressured to drink alcohol. But things might be changing thanks to a growing trend all over the country and right here in the metro. People who want to cut back on drinking, but not ditch the social scene.
The non-alcoholic scene in Oklahoma City has grown, I would say, exponentially over the past really kind of 3 years.
Jeremiah Davis with Stone Cloud Brewing Company in Oklahoma City says it was the pandemic that really sparked the non-alcoholic movement. A study from the National Institute on Alcohol Abuse found alcohol consumption increased by as much as 39% in 2020. But in the years since, Davis says more and more people are looking for alcohol alternatives.
It is across the board. It is every single one of those avenues where you can purchase beer. There is a growing number of people, both at the convenience level, the grocery level, and especially the bar and restaurant level, that are choosing to do more sober living. And they want more things that are catered towards that.
And Sober Curious took off. Somewhere between completely sober and social drinking, Sober Curious simply means people are making an effort to reduce the amount of alcohol they consume. Davis says it's especially popular among the younger generations.
Millennials were drinking between 20 to 25% less alcohol than Gen X, and Gen Z is drinking in turn 25 to 30% less alcohol than millennials.
Seeing the trend, Stone Cloud, a very popular brewery known for their beers, decided to launch a new line of non-alcoholic beverages. They created the Fuzzy Rabbit, a sparkling water drink infused with one of the main ingredients of beer, hops.
It's a nice change of pace from, oh, I want something that tastes like beer, because not everyone wants a non-alcoholic beer. They want something unique and different, and that's exactly where this fits in the market.
The Sober Curious movement is a great movement. The fact that it is now socially acceptable to not drink alcohol, that we will serve you something just as attractive as the cocktail that your friend is having sitting next to you, and you can still have a fun time while working on your health, is a really great thing.
OU Health family medicine doctor Rachel Franklin says the Sober Curious movement is one of the most beneficial trends happening right now.
We used to think that there were potential benefits to some alcohol use, but we found now that that's not actually the case.
She says while we are all aware of the general risks of drinking alcohol, like binge drinking and drunk driving, there are other risks that you need to be aware of.
From a health perspective, we worry a lot about the effects on the heart, the effects on the liver, and the effect as it relates to your risk for cancers.
She says while these non-alcoholic options are a great choice for some, there are others who still might want to avoid them.
People who struggle with addictions know what their triggers are. If going to a bar and having a mocktail is a trigger for you to want to have the real thing, be aware that that's a trigger and that you may need to avoid that social situation.
Like Dr. Franklin, Davis at Stone Cloud agrees these new non-alcoholic drinks are giving more people a chance to embrace a sober, curious lifestyle without the stigma.
One of the misconceptions out there is that you can't go and enjoy the atmosphere of a brewery. You can't go see that community if you're not part of the craft beer scene, or if you're not going to a bar to get cocktails.